The Vision 2030 Delivery Secretariat believes that the Galana-Kulalu food security project is viable despite the challenges it has been facing. Members of the Secretariat, together with representatives of the private sector, including the Capital Markets Authority and the East African Grain Council, expressed optimism over the project after an impromptu tour of the model farm. Permanent Secretary for Irrigation Patrick Nduati, who accompanied them, said investment in the farm is projected to be returned in about 8 years. The farm is expected to be open to private investors from March 2017.
Our work is actually facilitating and coordinating some of these big projects within Vision 2030. And we came because seeing is believing. And now, having seen what is happening, we are very convinced that government can deliver. And this project is going to be extremely transformational in our country.
This is not a small project. It is a big project. It has got huge challenges. And to give credit where it's due, a lot of the challenges have been overcome. And the project, as we saw it, is nearly 70% complete. And I'm sure it will be complete and ready and deliver on time.
When you're talking about 1 million acres under irrigation, it really brings up the question of what happens once it's harvested. When we start putting in place the necessary storage capacity, once it's stored, what happens? How are we going to make sure that that value is actually transferred to the farmers, to those who are most engaged? And that's where the capital markets is playing a role. We're working with the key ministries from trade, agriculture, mining, to put in place an infrastructure and a framework for the introduction of a commodities exchange in Kenya.
In about 6 to 8 years, we'll have returned the entire investment spent in this farm using the average prices we have right now. For those insisting that we should continue to import maize, they are not being realistic, they are not being patriotic.